Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Sorry for any background noise you hear. I do not live alone, obviously. But yeah, so today we're just going to be scrolling through Twitter and looking at some of the things I have bookmarked and talking about them. But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this, you will. It doesn't matter. You will. So yeah, let's get right to it. Alright, let's shrink this down. Let's get on Twitter. Alright, so these are just things that are my bookmarks. As you guys can see here, press bookmarks and we end up here. Alright. Lucas trending. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So, let's see. Trans women have a biological advantage at poking a ball into a hole with a stick now. So I guess we could go in here and then read the thing. Breaking. Two men competed in the finals for the Ultimate Pulse Series Women's Pro event in England. So the user who posted this, I'm pretty sure if they're not transgender, I'm pretty sure they just like support LGBTQ, which is fine, right? Um, and yeah, I mean, I just saved this because I just was really interested in some people's takes in the comment section. So let's read this one. Men have an advantage in nearly every sport, including chess. Including chess. Thanks for telling us you literally think women are too dumb to play chess. So, that specific take, right? I feel like that's not what he was going with here, obviously. And let's just think about this, okay? Let's just think about this. Let's just use this in chess terms, okay? In the top 100 in chess, from what I know, I'm almost almost positive that I'm pretty sure there's not a woman in the top 100 in chess. And obviously there's nothing wrong with that, right? But it's because not that much women play play chess as much as men, right? Women don't play chess as much as men, right? And nobody's saying that's a bad thing, obviously, right? And that's where I feel like he was, trying to head with this statement, right? Men have an advantage in nearly every sport. And that's because more men in almost every single sport, like almost every single sport on this planet Earth, play more, have more time played than a woman does. And I feel like that's the point he's trying to drive, right? And I don't think he's trying to say, women are too dumb to play chess. But again, there's not a woman in chess from what I know of in the top 100. And that's because I'm pretty sure like, there's not, you know, I'm pretty sure there's actually no woman in the world that can beat like, a top 10, I don't know if even maybe a top 50 chess player. I mean, we got to think about this. You can think about this in tennis terms, okay? To get on, like not that controversial. Serena Williams, what does she say? She could not beat a man in the top 100. Any man in the top 100, she said herself, if I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard this correctly. This is what's been in my mind for a long time now. She can't beat him. And she's just being honest, right? She's being honest. And pool, whenever you think of a pool player, who do you imagine? Me personally, I do not imagine a woman pro pool player. I imagine a man, a guy playing pool, and I'm pretty sure you know the top pool players in the world are going to beat a woman pro pool player, as we can see right here. And this is unbiased for me. Two men competed in the finals for the Ultimate Women's Pool Series. What does this mean? It means that two guys made it to the finals easily. I'm not really too sure easily, but they made it to the finals, and that's just two guys, and they just changed their gender. So I feel like that's the point he's trying to make, right? That men have historically an advantage in almost every single sport, including chess. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just other people, trying to like make points, like this one. That's not the point. You know what? 0 women are competing in the women's pool final. Maybe you'll be happy when no women can compete anymore in their own league, and we get a men's league and a freaks league. And but yeah, it goes on with that. But yeah, the gender gap in chess, the gender elo gap in chess, gigantic. Like most young women, you were okay, but yeah, this one as well. The theory is that most gender segregation in sports is just to stop jocks from feeling bad when they get beat by girls. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Let's pull up literally football, and I'm not talking about American football. I'm talking about soccer, right? Football. We've seen our women's national team, or I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it was our national team, the women's United States soccer. Let's look this up. Did the USA women's team lose to a high school team? And if it wasn't USA, I'm pretty sure it's like Australia or something. Yes, 2017. The US women's national team. We lost to guys. Our women's national team lost to a group of 15-year-old boys. 15 you boys. Let that sink in for a second. 15-year-olds be professional women's players. Our best professional women's players. Let that sink in for a second in 2017. And it happens a lot. Boxing. Nobody's that's not I mean that's just not going to be unsegregated. UFC, it's just not going to be unsegregated. American football, come on. Baseball, I mean, I'm not going to talk about that, right? We just got to think about this. That's not why segregation's there. Gender segregation's there. It's for fairness, honestly. And that's just what I think. I think it's just for fairness. Do I think every sport should have it? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But again, I mean, chess. Should it have gender segregation? Should it not? The top 100? Is there a woman there? I mean, what's the point of, I don't know. But that's just my opinion. You know, that's just my opinion on it. And if I hit home for you guys will know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, I guess I was honestly gonna like scroll through a lot more, but honestly, I just realized I could just make these into several videos, honestly. Um, but yeah, again, my point is not saying that um, women are bad at sports. We know. I mean, a woman's boxer can beat me up. A woman UFC fighter can absolutely kill me. I take that. I take that to heart. A WWE woman superstar can kill me. I'm okay with that, right? Well, I'm not okay being killed, but I'm okay. I understand that they're stronger than me. I can accept that. But in the same profession, in the same field, do I personally think that they're going to beat like the top 100 people that are guys in the sport? I don't think so. And if they do, that's cool. But I personally don't think so. That's just me. Um, Obviously, again, not hating on anybody, but I think that's just the reason why gender segregation in a lot of sports, and that's for fairness. I think WNBA. In my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of those players who believe that they could be NBA players are delusional. Um, they could beat me. I suck at basketball. I'm black and I can't play basketball. What do they call it? I forgot the abbreviation. I'm not gonna get too deep in it. I can't play basketball, right? I suck, and I'm okay with that. But a WNBA player is not beating an NBA player. Let's just get that out. Let's just get that out the way. They're not going to, and that's completely fine. That's why I feel like we have gender segregation in these sports. Okay, that's just the point I'm making. If you agree, you guys can type it down in the comments. If you guys disagree, you can type it down in the comments. We can have a friendly debate in the comments. You guys can do whatever you want, honestly. I probably won't debate. But yeah, until the next video, peace out.